I am a firm believer that everyone is like a flower. Everyone can bloom where you plant it. And if you do your best job at whatever stage you are, that is actually something that opens the door to the next step, right? Because I know we go through tests in school. There's another examination that takes place, in my view, in life. I see life in a very spiritual way, meaning that somehow everyone is unique. Everyone has a special gift to impart, as a person, within your family, within your community, within your country, and within the wider world. I believe that one of the big things as young people is for people to mentor you at your stage, to recognize that no part of your life, background, journey is wasted.
I think to be a citizen is not mean just to have an ID. I think we have rights, but other things we have responsibilities, what we have to do for our people, what we have to do for our country, what we have to do for our community. Then sometimes we don't have to wait for the government to do things for us, how we can move to do it. But we don't have to forget that we have a right to demand to the people who are governing us. We have the right to demand us. Then we are not begging for our just right. That's the government have to do. Today in the world, we can get the attention of any government with our campaigning for a cause. They kidnapped 5 of our young people from the community of Trincola La Cruz. They thought that it's gonna be like something easy, that we're gonna forget it in 3 days. If all of us are talking about it, and we don't get tired talking about it, we keep the campaign over there. We not only keep the campaign to the government office, no, we keep the campaign to those who give money to the government. Then we go to the boss of the government. When we go to the boss of the government, international, we go to the international organization, we go to the organization who give money to the government, then the government pay attention. We made 36 of the members of the Congress to sign that letter to the Secretary of the State of US. When that letter arrived to the newspaper in Honduras, the same day the president tweeted 3 times about the situation of our brother. And immediately, 15 days after, the international court sent a letter directly to the government. And we make a law. This law was made by our young people, Then now we have a letter from almost 6 presidents from different parts of the world.
Sharing and not only keeping stuff for yourself is what is about the community and that civic, not only civic, but providing for people, because I think people are a human resource, right? And what we need to do is to empower others and empower ourselves.
Everybody on this earth has a purpose, and never to forget where we came from and to share our knowledge with others.
When you go and study abroad, you could still come back with that knowledge to better your community and to make a difference and to help the place that you came from.
Proof of desire is in the pursuit, right?
You don't need to wait on what the government can do for you, but using the skills that you have through your networks and the resources that you could build on from other sources, that you do what needs to be done.
They're still very passionate about what they're doing, and now that they've reached success, they're not satisfied, they're not content, and they still want to do more with their lives and themselves and want to give back.
Unlearning colonial narratives and not just regurgitating them in indigenous language.